Hello, beautiful friends of mine. I know it has been a really, really long time since I last posted. I haven't done a video or a community post as far as where I've been or why I took a break. I don't know why. Maybe because I wasn't exactly sure if it was a break or if I was just done with YouTube altogether. But it turns out that after, 8 weeks? I don't even know how long it's been. I'm back. I just really needed that break. Mentally, emotionally, I just really wanted to be more intentional with my family and my children over the summer. But I'm back. I missed it, and I'm trying to manage my time a little bit better. And so today I'm bringing you a new video, a new kind of makeover, and our playroom refresh, revamp, what have you. If you're still here and you haven't unsubscribed and you happen to get this notification, I'm so glad you're here and you're watching. If you've been with me for a while, that you know that I originally, when we bought this house, I really wanted to keep this built in its original state to try to maintain the integrity of the home. But lately, well, I guess probably for the past year, it's just looked so tired to me. I felt like it either needed to be torn out or updated. And maybe the main reason is just because it gets so messy. So I've decided, instead of tearing it out, that I was going to update it, bring it some new life, and try something different. And I'm so glad I did, because it turned out absolutely perfect and it looks like a brand new unit in the house. So I hope you guys enjoy this makeover. Thanks for being here, and let's get on with it. I will walk you guys through this process as I'm doing it. It's pretty straightforward, but if you have something similar in your home and you like the idea of it, I will kind of explain how I did it. It was very easy. I did it almost completely by myself. I don't even know if John did anything, honestly. Well, either way, I'm very proud of it. So I started by taping off the unit after I took everything off the shelves and out of the cabinets, and started prepping it for sanding. So the sanding took forever, you guys. I hate doing it, and that was I knew it was going to be the most daunting part of this process, but obviously I needed to do it. If you want the paint to stick, you've got to get all of the varnish off of the wood. That way I wouldn't have to backtrack weeks down the road if I started to get chips and things like that. If I see a chip in this paint, I'll be pretty surprised. I also knew I wanted this kind of countertop area of the bookshelf to be wood grain, and then just kind of do a natural wax over it. So I decided to take my time and do 3 different sandpapers to really get that varnish or stain off of this. And I was so pleasantly surprised to find the beautiful wood grain and the color underneath. I wanted to give a very realistic idea of what this project looked like for me, the time it took, how tedious it was, without making it super boring in a 30-minute time frame for you guys. So even though it probably feels like I'm adding in a lot of like sanding footage, it's not even like a fraction of the amount of sanding work that I put into it. But like I said, I wanted it to look realistic in case anybody else is trying to do a project like this. Like in my mind, it was a super quick, super simple project, and it was super simple, but it was not a quick project. This was a lot of work. It was a huge task, but 100% worth it. I knew I wanted to add a fun accent to the back of the bookshelf, so I went to Home Depot and I got this tongue and groove pine, and it looked different on both sides. I think I'm terrible, I didn't measure it, but there were maybe a few inch slats on this side, and then if you turned the boards around, they were much wider, which gave me kind of the effect I was going for. I didn't want it to look like beadboard, I wanted it to look more like shiplap, but this was super easy. I think the boards came in a 12-foot length, and we just cut them down to size, and it worked out great. You can see kind of the difference now. I was just kind of testing it out, but I ultimately ended up going with this side. I just thought it looked more polished and just kind of went with what I was looking for. And I apologize for the frog in my throat right now. It's actually the next day. I'm doing my second day of voiceovers, and I went to a Dave Matthews concert last night and was yelling and singing and screaming and just having the best time of my life, but I'm paying for it today. So if my voice sounds weird, that's why. It's the result of a good time. These boards did have a really tight fit in the back of the bookshelf here, but I decided to obviously secure them with my nail gun, and then I'm going to go through and paint it. I ended up using Valspar's cabinet and furniture paint. It's an enamel, so we use this in our kitchen, and it works really, really well. It's great, super durable, doesn't really chip or peel or anything like that, and I chose it in a satin finish because I didn't want it to be, though high gloss would have been easier to clean and more durable, I didn't want a shiny like built-in. I just wanted it to look subtle and let the black kind of speak for itself. I also went with Tricorn Black by Sherwin. I love Tricorn Black. It's my favorite black. It looks good everywhere we've used it, and I will continue to use it. I'm actually going to paint our built-in planters that you guys are familiar with the same color. Now that I've covered up this kind of natural wood look on the bookshelf, the planter no longer makes sense. So I want like a cohesive flow throughout the house. So that will be another project I'm going to be doing, and I will show you guys when that one comes out.
Ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. I keep living alone. We're so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. So go ahead and leave it. I don't know what's on your mind. And there's no way I can fix it. But you're also leaving me behind.
I do also want to mention, because I added the wood to the back of this bookshelf, I ended up having to cut down each of my shelves down by, I don't know, maybe about 1/2 inch to just allow for the space that took up so that my shelves would fit again. I totally had forgotten. I started painting everything, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, you forgot to cut these down. They're not going to fit. It was super simple, but I don't have that footage. I just went through and kind of ripped them down on the table saw. So that is something to think about as well.
Oh, how I try to make you stay. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Or won't you stay? Won't you stay? Tell me all your secrets, 'cause I already forgot. I need to be stronger for my weakness. Oh, you think that I'm strong, but I'm not. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Time races on, but I guess that we're not. A special bond, we came closer than we forgot. Yeah, we forgot. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay?
Based off of the inspo image that I had, I knew I wanted to add sconces to this space, but did not have the option to hardwire them and really didn't have a place to put them. So I decided to put this board up here to use as the mounting space for my sconces. And then I found some puck light sconces that you just kind of put up on the wall. They don't have to be hardwired. They were super easy to install, and they actually came with rechargeable batteries. So as the batteries run low, you don't have to keep buying new ones. You just recharge them. And then, you have a little remote, and it's amazing. You guys will see that.
Somebody who knows how to behave, but I'm not even close. Won't you save me? Won't you save me? I am out here alone, 'cause there's nobody left. I need someone to talk to, get this pain on my chest. All the bad things I've done, and the people I've hurt, wanna take that part of me.
I also wanted this to look like it had been there forever since the house was built, so I made sure to polish it off with caulk, paintable caulk. That way you don't see any seams. You can't see kind of where the ceiling ends and the board starts, or where, the old part of the built-in was, and then this, if that makes sense. If you're going to do a project like this, you do it right. So I made sure to caulk so that everything looked seamless.
Save me. Oh, save me. Save me. Oh, I've been trapped in this darkness for far too long now. Wanna tear down the curtains, let the sun shine in. Oh, I've been seeking forgiveness, 'cause I know I was wrong. Oh, I'm running out of time, I have to stay strong. Save me.
I'm a mess. Don't know how I got here, but I'm blessed. Didn't know it'd take me past my destiny. You're behind me with the rest, 'cause I'm a mess. No more you.
And I go home. You said things could only get better. I needed more than ever. They don't go. How can I believe you when everything is secret?
If you guys are still here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know I've lost hundreds of subscribers over the past handful of weeks, thinking I wasn't going to be back, and that's totally fair. I haven't said anything. I haven't posted about it, and I probably should have done that just to give you guys that courtesy. And I'm so sorry I didn't. It just gets away from me all the time. I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. It's easier for me to just unplug and walk away and pretend that nobody really cares or notices, But I hear you that you've noticed, and I'm sorry, but I do plan on coming back. Maybe not as strong as I was before. I'm going to try to stay consistent with a video a week. But if there's something going on in my life, like my mom coming to town this week, I might skip next weekend, but I will surely be back the weekend after. So please make sure you are subscribed and that you hit the notification bell, set it to all, and you guys will hopefully be notified when I start posting again. And I guess in saying all of that, I'd like to just remind you guys that if there's something in your life that's weighing you down, that's no longer filling your cup and bringing you joy, it is okay to let that go. It is okay to give yourself some grace and permission to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. And that's what I did. And I guess over the past couple of months, I've just been thinking about it and I have missed this. I just needed it in a different capacity. So if there's something that you need to just walk away from, it's okay to give yourself permission to do so. I feel so much lighter and so much more at peace with I guess kind of how I use my time and managing that. And I don't know how to explain it because I had never done that before. I'd never allowed that for myself, and I'm really glad I did. And I feel like I'm going to come back in a better headspace because of it.
How can I believe it when everything is see-through?
How can I
Everything is see-through. Everything is see-through. Everything is see-through.
I chose to seal this wood with just a natural wax. I wanted it to look exactly as it did. I just wanted it to be sealed and safe from any kind of, spills or crayon marker, whatever. Just easy cleanup. So the wax does a great job of doing that and gave me the effect I was looking for.
You ain't gotta be see-through, see-through.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Who's wrong and who's right? I cannot decide, 'cause I'm sober tonight. I cannot escape. I'm here till it breaks. Oh, how my heart aches. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt?
This was a huge project, like I mentioned. So even though I wasn't completely finished painting the shelves or the cabinet doors, it took days for this paint to cure. So it was downstairs, all these little pieces, but everything that was in this playroom was behind me in the living room and in the space behind our door to go outside. So there was stuff everywhere. So even though I wasn't finished, I had to start kind of bringing things back in because my house was a wreck for about 3 weeks while I was doing this project. So I'm just kind of mopping up, cleaning everything up, putting things back in the cabinets and getting ready to pull it all together.